Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. So the Oklahoma City Thunder, they stomp the Wolves out. They beat them by 30. And the game wasn't even that close. I'm talking about they ended this game, you know, pretty much in the middle of the first half of the opening quarter. That's how dominant they was. And SGA 34 points, just balled out. In all likelihood, I'm gonna presume that he was the Western Conference Finals MVP, as they basically await in all likelihood the Indiana Pacers. I believe that the Pacers are gonna take care of business tomorrow, so they can have plenty of rest next week. The finals will start, and we will crown a new NBA champion because the Celtics will not be repeating. But um, Oklahoma has been the best team thus far. Representing the West, they had great defense. They a younger team. You know, and so they poised to actually do this. They could repeat, but there's plenty of basketball to be played, and we got to see what moves are going to be made next year. But yeah, they look very dominant. As far as the Wolves go, the Wolves are going to have to figure out what they're going to do. They're going to have to try to find a couple of uh, missing pieces to surround uh, Anthony Edwards with just better talent. I thought it would be more of a competitive series, but it wasn't. But you know, at least the Wolves didn't get swept. At least they had enough pride to win one game and put together one game, but they were overmatched. Anthony Edwards had 19 points. His season is over, and once again he gets knocked out of the Western Conference Finals. So now he's gonna have to figure out what he wants to do to get over the hump and get to the final. I want to see Anthony Edwards fix all his problems outside of the court and basically commit to basketball and come back being a man on a mission. Everybody sees the talent in him. Everybody sees what he's capable of. It just really comes down to him. Do he want it? When is he going to want it? I mean, he needs to speak it into existence. Like, next year gonna be my year. You know, I'll be 24 going into the next season, and I need to figure out what I need to do to get my team to the finals and win it all. You know, because this was an embarrassing series. They got blew out. They were losing big, and it just goes to show you how dominant OKC was. They wasn't. I'm talking about they wasn't losing. They only had like maybe one game that I think that was close, and that was game 4, and they let that get away. Had Anthony Edwards played to his full potential, they should have won that game, and they could have forced at least a 6 game. But now, like I said, this is gonna hurt because all season long they're gonna have to think about how bad they got humiliated. They lost by 30 points. Okay, 30 points. So they're gonna have to let this sink in. They're gonna have to figure out, okay, what do we need? Who can we find in free agents? Who can we trade for? That's gonna be the key. So we'll see what's up. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick briefing what I thought. It's your boy Tam. I'm out.